So guys, while in school, we have all learned that if you take a vector, let's call it V, and it creates angle theta with a straight line, we can decompose this vector into two different parts. One along this straight line, V cos theta, and another one would be perpendicular to this straight line, V sin theta. We have all learned about this, but do you know why this happens? Let's get into it. First of all, let's erase this line and let us create a right angle triangle with these two. Let's join our vector tip with this straight line. What we have here is a perpendicular triangle, sorry, a right angle triangle, and we can apply rules of trigonometry here. Let's call this side S and let's call this side P. So we know that cos theta is base over hypotenuse. So in this case, it would be S over V, or you can write this as S equals V cos theta. We can replace S with V cos theta, and that's how this component becomes V cos theta. And we can use sin theta here as well. That sin theta is the ratio of length over hypotenuse. So that would be P over V, or we can write it as P equals V sin theta. Now we can call this straight line V sin theta. Now there is a vector rule that says that if you have two vectors with the same length and pointing towards the same direction, those two would be the same, because length of this vector arrows represents their magnitude. So having same length means they have same magnitudes and they are pointing towards the same direction. That means there is a vector quantity. There are two vector quantities. Let's call them A and B, which have the same direction and same magnitude. That means those two are the same. So instead of writing V sin theta over here, we can draw a parallel line parallel to it over here, near where V starts from, and we will also call this one V sin theta. Now you can also definitely see where this is going to. This has already taken shape. V sin theta and V cos theta it is. But one more thing, that you can start this proof from here, this point. You can add these two components vectorically, and you would get V. But that would become a back calculation, and there is a straightforward proof to that, and which I just did. So I think this would be a little bit helpful for the school students. Anyway, that was it for today. See you tomorrow, and until then, keep learning.